Hello. There we go. We are live with the second vlog done from Boston. Still in my hotel room because that's the perfect place to take a vlog, isn't it? I will have a little bit less videos coming up through the vlog as I didn't have that much time to take a lot of videos, guys. It's been a busy few days, so let me just tell you what I've been up to since arriving. Not entirely since arriving, because you already know part of it. We arrived, most of the people arrived on the Wednesday, and then hang out on Thursday and Friday. Got used to the jet lag, or got rid of the jet lag rather, got used to the time zone. We played a couple of games. It's the first time I ate at the Brazilian steakhouse. Probably said something about that in my previous vlog, but I just want to point out that was amazing. That was actually amazing. I really wish I'd take videos or pictures of the food, but I didn't. But it was so amazing. There was like people coming up with meat all the time, and just coming up with meat. It's like, hey, you want some of this? I'm like, sure. Hey, you want some of this? Sure. And then it just continued like that the whole way through. And you obviously have a button in front of you that if it's green, people actually do that, but if you're red, people don't come by. And sometimes you just want to have, like, I wanted to have a specific garlic steak type of thingy, and I had it on green. But then people come by every time to check if you want the thing that they're carrying around, rather than, you gotta wait for the right thing to come around. Anyway, I had a really delicious time in a Brazilian steak. I've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse before, but will definitely go again. At least I hope I will. So, it turned Saturday. Saturday was the first day of the group stages, and I was on the first panel. I'm here as a panelist, and I had a lot of fun, guys. It's really easy working with Machine as a host. He seems to fit in just fine, and beforehand we kind of discussed a little bit, saying like during the draft, obviously I have a bit more Dota knowledge, so if there's any specific questions, like I would somewhat take the lead. I say somewhat because it's more like a co-hosty thing rather than anything else. Getting the actual analyst to talk about the draft in a more in-depth manner than he would be able to ask them questions. Like, anyway, you know what I mean. And I think it worked out really great. I think it worked out as a great balance. We made sure that everybody talked in between games, like, hey, do you need more of this? Do you need more of that? Is it okay if I ask some questions here? Like, me and Period, I think, had the same question to Alex about that as well, and just make sure that we made sure that it was done as a whole, and we had I think we had a great first and second day as well. Second day was even a little bit more of a surprise for me because I was hosting the last series, which I didn't know I was gonna do until right before. But I think it went pretty well. I had, of course, 3 actual analysts at the panel, and with that, in-depth analysts, and I think it was a lot of fun. We got lucky with the series too, guys. But let's talk about Dota a bit more, because that is a bit more important. The Dota has been great. Now, a couple of games have been going exactly as people were expecting, and it was nothing out of the ordinary. But then, EG versus Complexity twice in the same day. Complexity 2-1 EG, and that was a surprise, guys. I could not have predicted that. I did not think that would happen, and I think with me a lot of people were not expecting that to happen, and I'm so glad it happened, because it just creates so much more oomph in the major, so much more storylines to build upon for coming events as well. So I'm really happy with that as a panelist / host / whatever I am. And I think, all the Complexity fans are very happy about that as well. And we saw Wings lose a series against WG Unity. I'm happy to see those guys. After the group stages, we had 2 days of rest, and this is the second day, so it's Tuesday today, and yesterday we had a day off. I say off, but I don't know if a lot of people noticed, but makeup wasn't really good for the first 2 days. Second day I did my own, so you might not have noticed it on me, but you might have still noticed it on the guys. Because there wasn't, their foundation, which is like the stuff that's supposed to match your facial color, it wasn't matching for a couple of people, and you could tell that it didn't, because it was done a bit wrong. So Monday morning, everybody, all the analysts, over to the Sephora, which is a makeup store, and then all the guys got their makeup, got their foundation matched, so that they will be looking, normal. on camera for the main event. That was a fun excursion. Of course, myself kind of took a little bit of an extra excursion and bought a bit of makeup, but yeah, it was fun. We'll see how we're gonna do it for the main event, I think, because on the second day, I was also told that I was gonna be able to get my hair done with the makeup artist. It turned out it didn't. That wasn't the case. So the second day, actually, someone from the hospitality team did my hair. Thank you, Shannon. And on the second day as well, I did my own makeup, but I normally do it a bit too light, so I don't do it studio friendly, quote unquote. And then Sharon, actually, a Valve employee, finished up my makeup. So it was kind of funny. It was a joint effort, and I think it worked out great. But I don't know how much of that will be possible to do during the main event, as they both got actual jobs, you know. That doesn't include putting makeup or doing my hair. So we'll see if I can just do my own stuff during the week, which is okay as well. It just requires me to get up a bit earlier, and with a bit, I mean like get up an hour earlier or so. So, oh well, you know, living the life, I guess. Still, so I also ended up doing my nails, and the color is not really what I wanted to. I know my nails, the colors come out differently than what they are in the jar, guys. It was really, I don't know. I had a plan. I had an idea in my head, and I thought I chose a color that would fit that, and then I didn't. I don't know. It just didn't. So, well, it will be fine because I don't think people will really notice. Anyway, a lot of Dota coming up in the next 4 days, and they will be very long days. So I don't know how many vlogs I can do in that time. I'll try to take some footage regardless, even though I'm at least the first day, as we only know the schedule for now for the first day. I'm working a lot, so hopefully I can take some footage for you guys so that you have something to watch while I ramble on in my next vlog. And a next vlog, I'm not sure if it will be during the event, because I do expect long days. We're gonna have 3 days with 4 best of 3s, and that could, I mean, depending on if it's 2-0s or 3-1s, it could vary from being done at like 9 p.m. or being done at like midnight and then being up the next day again. That is tough to maintain. So and then the last day there's going to be 2 best of 3s and 1 best of 5, so that's going to be the shortest day, but that is also the last day, so hopefully I get some relaxed time at the after party, which I believe there will be as well. So yeah, next vlog probably at the end of the week after the event is over, and then we know all about who is go home with that #1 prize. Exciting times, guys, exciting times. I will see you later, and have a good day. Bye bye.